6, and now to our digital dive, a closer look at a story you're talking about online. Hundreds of you voicing your concerns over the violence in St. Paul. The city has seen 20 homicides this year. People living there are demanding answers about what's being done to stop the violence. Latest victim is 41-year-old Rayvel Carter of Roseville. He was shot outside his church in the Summit University neighborhood. Carter was leaving Bible study with his 8-year-old daughter. The shooter is still on the loose. Investigators with the homicide gang and forensics unit are on the case. Well, yesterday, St. Paul Mayor right here, Melvin Carter, held a press conference to announce the grand opening of the new Frogtown Community Center, and he is well aware that this project is less than 2 miles from the city's latest homicide.
We don't have to buy into an either-or mentality. We are investing in our police department and will continue to do that. We've also offered salary increases for every officer. That work is important to ensure that we have the stable officers ready to respond. We are also investing in our recreation centers and in our libraries.
Now, Mayor Carter says currently the St. Paul Police Department has 570 active sworn officers. He says once they hire to their capacity at 630, it will be an all-time high. Well, as we mentioned, hundreds of you are Sunrisers weighing in, so let's check in with what some of you had to say. Jeanne, you're saying, I agree, why more bike? Oh, this is actually why more bike trails, etc. You need to look at the real issue, more officers, not less, and address the gang. Jerry, he's being brutal against the mayor. He's saying mayor almost comical. And then Jackie agrees and says we need more police officers, period. Please, Mayor Carter, make me proud that I voted for you. So yeah, and you know what's sad is innocent people have been losing their lives in the recent weeks that we've seen in St. Paul, and so people are very, very upset. They want answers, and of course they go to the elected leaders.
Yeah, and hopefully the 60 more officers that he wants to hire will help curb the violent crimes he's seen in that area.